Welcome to This Explainer. You know that feeling, right? When you're completely drowning in work and the very idea of stepping away for a 30-minute break just means you're going to be hiding in the bathroom scrolling on your phone. Well, if that sounds familiar, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're looking at a truly groundbreaking study that proves you don't actually need a long, drawn-out break to beat workplace burnout. We are going to explore the cutting-edge science of hacking your stress literally in seconds.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll cover the workplace stress epidemic. Second, the science of neurohacks. Third, the medical doctor experiment. Fourth, real-time brainwave results. And finally, the future of microbreaks.
Section 1. The Workplace Stress Epidemic.
Let's start by validating what you're probably already feeling. So many of us are trapped in these intense, high-stress jobs where we're expected to just constantly perform and deliver, right? Getting real, restorative rest feels completely impossible. So here's a big challenge for you. Can you actually de-stress in 30 seconds? I mean, we've all been conditioned to believe that to recover from a stressful task, you need, a half-hour walk, a full meditation session, but what if you could genuinely reset your brain in under a minute?
To understand why this matters so much, think about this number, 8.7%. A massive Wharton study analyzed over 13.7 million hand hygiene opportunities among hospital caregivers across 35 different hospitals. And they found that over a typical 12-hour shift, compliance with simply washing hands dropped by exactly 8.7 percentage points. Why? Well, because fatigue accumulates. Without breaks, our attention to critical tasks just degrades. And in a hospital setting, that drop in compliance can literally be a matter of life and death.
And that brings us to the core conflict. Traditional breaks, going for a walk, taking a full lunch hour, they require stopping your workflow entirely. It's a huge logistical effort, which is exactly why we skip them when we're busy. But this new study introduces something totally different called neurohacks. These are micro breaks taking under 60 seconds. You can do them anywhere, and they give you an immediate cognitive reset without totally derailing your demanding schedule.
Section 2. The Science of Neurohacks.
So, the crucial point is, how does this actually work? A neurohack is defined as a brief, personalized, self-induced stimulus designed to quickly hyperpolarize a neuron's action potential toward a calmer, focused state. Basically, it forces a stressed-out brain cell to hit the brakes. Think of it like this. Your brain fundamentally operates on electricity, right? It's measurable in volts. High stress equals high voltage. Well, in physics, Ohm's law tells us that to lower voltage, you need to add resistance. A neurohack acts as that resistance, a positive stimulus that quickly lowers that high-stress electrical voltage happening inside your brain.
So, how do you actually deliver this resistance? The researchers utilized a mobile app called Neuro 580, and the user experience here is lightning fast. Step 1. The app just asks, "How are you feeling?" And you pick red, yellow, or green. That takes 1 second? Step 2. It asks, "Where are you? Work, home, commute?" Another second. Step 3. It instantly delivers 3 personalized stimuli on one screen: a positive thought, a sensory exercise like guided breathing, and a positive visual image. The brain consumes all of this in under 60 seconds. It completely demystifies how these microbreaks are actually administered to people in real time.
Section 3. The Medical Doctor Experiment.
But you might be wondering, does this theory hold up in the real world? Because this wasn't just some quiet theory tested in a comfortable lab. No, it was tested on real medical doctors actively treating live patients at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. Let's quickly run through the rigorous parameters of this study, because it really establishes absolute scientific credibility here. They had 10 volunteer physicians. They tracked them over 3 consecutive days with 6+ hours of continuous tracking per shift. The doctors wore a Muse S Gen 2 EEG headband to track their brain waves, which, by the way, they cleverly hid under their surgeon's caps so patients wouldn't react to them. And all of this happened in a real, highly stressful hospital environment.
And the result of all that rigorous tracking? Over 11 million data points. The headbands were grabbing 32 unique data points per second per doctor for days on end. I really want to emphasize the sheer scale here. This isn't just some casual survey asking people how they felt after a break. This is an incredibly deep, objective, physiological monitoring of the human brain operating under extreme pressure.
Section 4. Real-time brainwave results.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what happens inside a stressed brain during a 30-second neurohack. Let's look at participant 5, who's self-identified as being in a red or high-stress state. I want to guide your eyes to that yellow vertical band labeled NS80 hack. That's the exact window the neurohack was used. Look at the heart rate graph up top. It dramatically drops from 116 beats per minute straight down to 82 beats per minute. And down below, you see a sharp, immediate drop in overall EEG brainwave voltage. That is a massive physiological shift in mere seconds for a highly stressed doctor.
Now let's check out participant 1. They were in a yellow or normal stress state. If you look closely at the bottom brain activity graph, after the neurohack, there is a significant and sustained reduction in overall EEG brainwave bands. This is amazing because it proves that even if you aren't completely overwhelmed, even if you're just grinding through a normal working state, a 30-second intervention brings a powerful wave of calm focus that lasts well after the hack is over.
Okay, here is a truly surprising and honestly fascinating fact from the data. The researchers discovered what they dubbed the anticipation effect. They noticed that positive biomarker changes, like that dropping heart rate we just saw, actually started seconds before the app was even fully opened. Think about that. Just the conscious awareness of your stress and making the intentional decision to do something about it caused their physiology to start improving before the hack even truly began.
Section 5. The future of microbreaks. So what does this all mean? Well, these findings completely change the game for workplace well-being, far beyond the walls of a hospital. Let's look at this qualitative survey data they gathered a week after the study. 100% of the participating doctors strongly agreed on the ease of implementation during their workday. 100%. That is massive. The science worked, for sure. But just as importantly, the doctors unanimously found it incredibly easy to integrate into a chaotic, totally unpredictable shift. If a busy emergency room physician can seamlessly fit this into their day, it really proves how accessible this method is for the rest of us.
Let's move to and see how this builds a really compelling case for universal application. The study outlines some super exciting future uses for neurohacks. Just think about teachers managing acute classroom stress between periods, or students calming their nerves right before a massive exam. Picture athletes achieving peak focus just seconds before a critical play, or first responders needing a rapid cognitive reset during a surprise, high-stakes event. The relevance here is truly universal.
So I want to leave you with this final, empowering thought today. If you could effectively hack your stress and completely reset your brain in just 30 seconds, what could you achieve with the rest of your day? We no longer have to accept burnout as the unavoidable price of hard work. The science of recovery is accessible, it's immediate, and it proves that taking back control of your mind really only takes a moment.